అక్క.
A very good morning. Yeah, hello, hi. Fine, fine. Yeah, yeah, not an issue. Let's wait for other students to join as well. Okay. Okay, fine. So, what could be the estimated count for this session, Renu? All right, all right. Fine. Yeah, you're welcome, not an issue. All right. All right. Welcome.
Warm welcome to our distinguished speaker and my dear friends of science, technology, and innovation. My name is Pratyusha, and I'm the volunteer of IEEE SVCE student branch and who will be your host for today's webinar. I would like to give few instructions to all our participants to maintain the decorum of the event before we start the session. Please don't turn on your audio or video during the session. Kindly don't spam the chat window. You may send in your questions at any time during the presentation by using the chat box only. Madam will address them during the Q&A session at the end of today's presentation. Warm And we welcome to our request our distinguished speaker participants not and my to dear interrupt the friends of speaker science, during the session. technology, and innovation. Now, I would like to take the privilege to invite our honorable speaker, Ms. Pradipti Duggaraju, who is currently working as senior AI developer in Smart in, with 3 years of experience in machine learning and artificial intelligence and 2 years of experience in IoT. She has developed a number of learning modules and concepts on IoT, AI, and machine learning for smart cities in healthcare and agriculture sectors. Ma'am has developed deep learning algorithms in hardware. Sorry for the interruption. MAM has developed deep learning algorithms in hardware boards for computer vision applications like face recognition and gesture recognition systems and has sound knowledge on supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms. She built machine learning models and deep learning models using IBM and AWS AI services. She has proficient knowledge in working with machine learning and deep learning frameworks like Keras, NumPy, Pandas, exploratory data analysis. She participated in Hack to Build hackathon and secured top fifth position and was a mentor of blockchain in IBM developers code day. Also organized and mentored a team at International Blockchain Congress 2018, which won the secured first position. Ma'am has extended her technical mentoring for Excite 2K18 at JNTU of 45 days of industrial product development program. Now I request Pradipti ma'am to take over the session.
Thank you so much for the intro, Pratyusha. A
My name
very
is
good
Pratyusha
morning
and I'm the
to all.
volunteer of IEEE SVCE.
It's really, I'm really happy to see so much of crowd in this session. So let's get started and get benefit out of this session. So before going into the session, first of all, let's download the software that we would like to use for today analysis. I hope everyone know what we're gonna do today, right? If yes, please do acknowledge in the chat. Yes, so actually, this is a workshop or a 1 day session on visualization tools, and you can call it as a business intelligence tool as well. So, with the help of this Tableau, we will create great visualizations. All right. So, before starting, let's download the software. Have you downloaded the software, or should I show you how to download the software and sorry, there was a glitch. I'm sorry. Yeah. So am I supposed to show you, or you have already downloaded it? All right. But let me again show you how do you download it. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Please navigate to tableau.com/product/desktop/download. I'm just putting this link in the chat. Give your email ID and download the free trial. Actually, you can use desktop for 14 days, but I hope you have already received the product key or the license for activating the software. So once you download it, run the software. I already have it, so I'm not download. Let me download it again for your understanding. Yes. Once the desktop is downloaded, just run the file. Did you receive your license keys? Yes. Hope everyone has license keys with you, right? If suppose you don't have, just let me know. All right. Our mentor or the coordinator will give you the access key. Let's wait for a few seconds. All right. My desktop got installed. So whenever you run it, just double click on it and run the software. Double click on the .exe file that you've downloaded and run the software. Accept this and click on install. I already have installed, so I'm not doing it again, but please do install.
Had to build hackathon and secure top fifth
Have you
position
installed
and
it?
was a mentor of blockchain in IBM developers code day.
Hemant,
Also
if you are in
organized and
the
mentored a team at
meeting, can you please
International
send
Blockchain
the
Congress
license
2018,
key?
which won the secured first position. Ma'am has extended her technical mentoring for Excite 2K18 at JNTU of 45 days of industrial product development program. Now I request Pradipti ma'am to take over the session.
Thank you so much for the intro, Pratyusha. A
My name
very
is
good
Pratyusha
morning
and I'm the
to
volunteer
all.
of IEEE SVCE.
It's really, I'm really happy to see. All right, my desktop got installed. So whenever you run it, just double click on it and run the software. Double click on the .exe file that you've downloaded. So once you install it, at the last, it will ask you to register for 14 days trial. Do you see that? Accept this and click on install. I already have installed, right so now, I'm not I can assist doing you. It how do you but please proceed for further steps? Do you see something like get registered for 14 days trial?
Had to build hackathon and secure
Anyways, let
top
me
fifth
put this
position
installed
and was a mentor of
the
blockchain
key
in
in the chat
IBM
window.
developers code day.
Hemant,
Also
if you are in
organized and
the
mentored a team
meeting,
at
can you please
International
send
Blockchain
the
Congress
license
2018,
key?
which won the secured first position. Ma'am has extended her technical mentoring for Excite 2K18 at JNTU of 45 days of industrial product development program. Now I request Pradipti ma'am to take over the session.
Thank you so much for the intro, Pratyusha.
My name is Pratyusha and I'm the volunteer of IEEE SVCE.
It's really, I'm really happy to see this is the activation. All right, my desktop got installed. So whenever you run it, just double click on it and run the software. So I'll just play a video so you can easily understand what is happening. So once you install it, at the last, it will ask you to activate your license, register for 14 days trial. Do you see that? Accept this and click on install. I already have installed, so I'm not doing it how do you but please proceed for further steps. Do you see something like get registered for 14 days trial? Yeah, so once you start installing, let me put this
installed and was a mentor of blockchain in IBM developers code. Also organized and mentored team at International Blockchain Congress 2018, which won the secured first position. Ma'am has extended her technical mentoring for exact 2K18 at JNTU of 45 days of industrial
on your window. There, please click on activate with the product key. Activate with the product key. Once you click on the activate with the product key, it will redirect to the place where you can apply your product key. Here, please paste the product key that I've given. So once it's done, then please click on activate. So it will take few minutes for the activation to process. Afterwards, it'll ask you to register for the licensed version. Give the details and click on register. Now your registration is complete and your software will be a licensed one. All right, guys. So I'll just give a few minutes for you to activate your license. Please do.
product development program. Now I request Pradipti ma'am
On install. I already have that right now, so I'm not assist you. How do you proceed for further steps? Do you see something like get registered for 14 days trial? Yeah. So once you start installing, let me put this
installed and was a mentor of blockchain in IBM developers code. Also organized and mentored team
guys, please do respond to so that I can understand whether you are following or not. Sometimes
secured first
if you are
position.
able to
Ma'am
download
has
the
extended her
software
technical mentoring for exact 2K18
moving forward.
at
Otherwise,
JNTU
that
of 45
will
days of
be
industrial.
can I get responses from the people, from the participants? Okay. So have you activated the account? Have you activated the software? Let me write all the steps in the notepad. Please visit Tableau site. Give your email ID. Install the app. Download the app and install the app. Then select activate with license, activate with product key from the pop-up. Give the key, click on accept. Register yourself for licensed version. Click on register. Now your software will be a licensed one. All right, guys. Okay, so shall I wait for a few more minutes, guys? I'll start the session exactly at 11:20. Is that fine? All right. Please do activate your software so that we can proceed further. Fine. So once you are done with the installations, let me know. I can start the session. Fine. And a humble request to all the participants that let's have an interactive session, not a one-man show. If you have any sort of doubts, you can directly ping in the chat. I can assist you. And if you got stuck somewhere, please do tell me so that I can respond back. If suppose we have to navigate to the chat window while I am doing some sort of stuff, right? If suppose I didn't respond to your query, just turn your mics on and just let me know to wait or to proceed further. All right. So these are the things that I would like to mention before I start the session. I have 1 more minute left to start the session. And out of 100 people, only few of you are responding to my questions. Please do respond so that I can move further. All right, guys, it's already 11:20. Let me start the session. So, first of all, before going into Tableau and all, I would like to ask you what actually do you understand by visualization? Why do we need visualizations? Can someone answer the question? For easy understanding of what? Varshini? All right. So we use visualizations to understand the business properly. First, suppose let's talk about a scenario where I run a store of like garment store. All right. Now I want to see what are all the profits or what are all the sales, how many customers are coming to my store, and how many garments I have sold. I have to actually all the data will be stored in a database in this way. All right. Now, whenever I want to see which product is having highest sales or which product is having lowest sales, who are the customers who are buying most of the products, or who are the customers who are generally comes very less to the store and all, I cannot grab such kind of information directly from this raw data. All right, what I do, I represent all these things in a form of graphs or visualizations, right? So whenever I showcase any sort of data in a form of visualizations, we can grab very good insights. From that insights, we can predict or forecast the future, we can predict or forecast the future sales, or also we can take decisions. For example, if suppose I have plotted the graph between sales versus some sort of products. Now I have products like XYZ. All right, so X has highest sales and Y has zero sales. And in the future, what I can grab the insight from that is, as Z is not having any sort of sales, now I will not purchase or buy that sales to the customer, right? So such kind of insights can be drawn from the data that we have. For that purpose, we have so many tools in the market. We have Power BI, Microsoft Power BI, we have IBM Cognos dashboard, and we also have Tableau. So in this session, let's look into Tableau and how great we can create visualizations and all. All right. So hope you understood the importance of visualization, right? So in order to grab the insights and to take future decisions, we actually need visualizations. Grabbing of insights is very important for any of the organization, be it a superstore, be it a company, be it a any product development company or any company. These sort of analysis should be very is should be important, and they play important role in their business decisions. All right, so let's get started with what Tableau and all. In this session, In this session, we'll talk about what Tableau is, how do we connect to the data, how do we build the basic views, and also we'll see some sort of advanced data and graph options. And then we'll create a Tableau dashboard. All right. So what is Tableau? Tableau is a business intelligence software which is used for analysis. So I have given you an example of analysis of a garment store, right? So to analyze the and grab the insights and take future decisions, we usually use the software. And you can create great visualizations with the help of Tableau. You can connect to any sort of data, be it your data is in Excel sheet or CSV sheet, or it is somewhere on your server, or it is in local database. You can connect your data to such kind of servers or file systems and create your visualizations, and these visualizations will be very clear and neat. The third one is it is very easy to use. You can for a beginner, if you want to learn Tableau, then that will be a very easy tool to enhance your analytical skills. So please start with Tableau software so that you can have good hands-on in the analysis part. And nowadays there is so much of boom for data analysts, data scientists. So when you have the experience in analysis of data, then it will fit you a lot. And as a beginner, Tableau will be very easy tool for starting your career with. And then it is very fast. We can create really good dashboards, and within seconds or minutes, you can publish your results, and you can share your results with anyone. So these are all the different kinds of features that your Tableau server has. So you'll have great visualizations. It will be very easy to use the visualizations and creating dashboards and publishing the results very fast. And this is at the end, it is a business intelligence software. All right. Now, how would your Tableau dashboard looks like? So after you have created your dashboards and after you have built the views, you can create a dashboard in this way. And this is just a simple dashboard, but you can create more effective dashboards. So this is just a sample dashboard. So you can see the area-wise analysis, you can see category-wise analysis, you can see percentage-wise customer segment analysis, and you can also see sales regarding the products, etc. Right? So this is a sample dashboard. After you create the analysis, this is how your dashboard looks like. Let's understand what are the different kinds of Tableau products that are available. We have Tableau Desktop, Tableau Public, Tableau Reader, Tableau Server, and Tableau Online. Tableau Desktop is the software that we are using now, and this Tableau software has a great number of features and all, but with respect to Tableau Public, you'll have less features, and remaining all the others are used for publishing your results and all. So Tableau Reader and Tableau Online are used for publishing your results and showcasing your results, sharing your results. But if you want to visualize your data and all, you will go for Tableau Desktop and Tableau Public. Tableau Public is free of cost, but Tableau Desktop it's only for 14 days, and afterwards you have to pay it. And we have activated the software so we can use it for free. But the only disadvantage that Tableau Public has is it has only less features. With the help of Tableau Desktop, you can connect the data to remote servers as well. But for Tableau Public, that feasibility is not there. You can only connect the data to the file systems like Excel sheet, Microsoft sheet, PDFs, etc. So that is the only difference, but remaining everything will be similar. All right, so these are all the different kinds of Tableau products that we have. And next, Tableau Public, we can connect to, as I told, Tableau Public has some sort of limitations, right? That means you can connect only to Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, and text files. And then you cannot save your work using Tableau Public. But with the help of Tableau Desktop, you can save the results. You can also save it as a packaged workbook or extract workbooks. We'll understand what are all these packaged workbooks and all in next few minutes. And it has only limit of 1 lakh rows. So if suppose if your data is having millions of rows, then you cannot connect your data to the Tableau Public. So these are the limitations of Tableau Public. So that's the reason we are moving on towards the Tableau Desktop. There are 3 main stages where and how you create your visualizations. The first one is importing the data. Importing the data is nothing but connecting the data to your software. After that, there are n number of content or the entities that are available in Tableau with which you can create different kinds of charts. You can create bar charts, you can create line charts, pie charts, bubble charts, scatter plots. All such kind of charts can be built, and with the help of those visualizations, you can create the dashboard. This is the second step. After creating your dashboards and in your analysis is done, the third step is sharing your results. So we'll see all these 3 steps, all the 3 stages in today's session. This is how your opening screen will look like. All right. So this is just a basic introduction regarding Tableau. So first, let's open our Tableau and start working with our Tableau tool. All right, guys. So this is a small introduction, guys. So shall we start working with the Tableau software? Hope you understood what Tableau is, different kinds of products that are available in Tableau and all. What are all the different kinds of stages that will be there in Tableau? Yes? Yes. Fine. Now let's get into the actual content, the practical demonstration. So open Tableau, search for, once you have already installed, your Tableau will be installed in your system. Search for Tableau and open the software. As soon as you open the Tableau, this is how your Tableau start page looks like. Have you opened, guys? Have you opened Tableau? Yes. So on the start page, you'll have 3 panes. One is connect pane, one is open pane, and one is discover pane. In connect pane, you can connect your data which are stored in the form of a file or data which is stored in the server. And also you can make use of saved data sources. So a Tableau gives 2 sources, which is sample, superstore, and world indicators. So with the help of these data sources, you can actually work with the Tableau desktop and get to know about the functionality of Tableau desktop. And coming to this under to a file option, you can see there are number of options like Microsoft Excel, text file, JSON file, Microsoft Access, PDF file. So if you have any sort of data which is stored in any of these files, you can connect that to the server. You can connect it to the Tableau software and you can start analyzing your results. And then you have to a server. If you have any sort of servers, for example, if you have MySQL server, just click on MySQL server and it will ask you to, first of all, you have to download the MySQL connector. Once you can download the MySQL connector, it will ask the connectivity. For example, if you have any username or password for your MySQL database, you just give that password, create your table, and you can analyze the results. So today we will be working with to a file section. So and this is where you can connect your data with, and here you have something called open. So these are all the workbooks that I have recently opened. So in the open pane, you can see the workbooks which are recently opened, and if you click on this pin, even though this book is not opened recently, that will get pinned on this open space. And you can also close the data, the books, so that those will be delete it from the open space. And if suppose when you open it, this will be an empty one. As you've not created anything, these workbooks will be empty one. And if you want to open a workbook, and sorry, I forgot to tell about the workbook. So whatever the visualizations or dashboards or stories that you have created, you can save them with the help of you can save them and you can call them as a workbook. Workbook is a entity where you will have your worksheets, dashboards, and softwares. And this workbook will be saved in the format .twbx. Okay. For example, if it is a Word document, you have a Word.docx. If it is a PPT.ppt, right? So workbook has the extension .twp. Okay, all right. And here you have sample workbooks. So these are the default workbooks that will be showcased as soon as you download the software. So these, with the help of these sample workbooks, you can learn lots of things. So they have already made the analysis for Superstore, the region analysis, and world indicators. So you can use these workbooks to learn more content. And in the discover pane, you will have all the data related to your Tableau. If there are any new posts or blogs regarding Tableau, those will be showcased over here. And you will also have some sort of training videos. So this is what about your Tableau start page. Now let's connect to the data. Whenever you download your software, in the documents, if you open your documents in your system, you will have something called My Tableau repository. Open that My Tableau repository. Here you find something called data sources. Click on data sources. And if you open this 2020.4 or 2003.4, in this folder, you will have sample superstore data file. You will have sample superstore data file. So this is the data that we will be using today. All right. This is the data that we will be using today. So let me just open this sample superstore data. So if you see, have you opened this Excel sheet, guys? That will be in the documents. Again, I'm showing you, whenever you download your softwares, your documents, you will have a documents folder in your system. In that, a folder will be defaultly created. That is My Tableau repository. Open that My Tableau repository. Open that My Tableau repository. In that, you will have data sources. You can click on that data source. Again, in that, you have some files like archive or 2020 or 2020.3, something like that. Okay. So just open 2020.4. In that, you will have EN_US underscore other folder. There you will have a sample Excel file, which is sample superstore. So whenever you open this, let me open that. So this is the sample superstore data. All right, guys. So have you opened the sample superstore data? Yes. So if you see, this data set has different kinds of observations like order ID, order date, ship date. Yes. Guys, have you opened the sheet? Can you please tell me? Only a few of you have. Yes. Okay. So today we will be using this Superstore data set, and this superstore data sets contains the details of order details of customers for orders of a superstore in the US. So this includes the data as order ID, order date, on which day the order was placed, on which day the order was shipped, what was the mode of what was the shipment mode, who customer ID, who bought this, customer name, what is the segment, country, city, state, postal code, region, all these things. All right. So whenever you want to build any sort of visualizations using Tableau, first of all, you have to create a use case. With the help of a use case, you can grab the insights. Now you must understand what a use case is. Use case for a data set can be defined as a question that determine what sort of information the data could be present. Again, I'm telling a use case is nothing but a question that determine what sort of information the data set could present. So these can be a single questions or multiple questions. Now, according to the attributes that we have, we can list down a few of the use cases like what is the trend of sales or profit over a period of time. This could be a use case. So based on this problem statement or use case, you have to build the graphs. So if you want to build any trend, you should have order date, sales, and profit. All right. So with the help of these three attributes, you can create a good visualization. All right. Now, let's suppose I take another question. Product sales with highest and lowest sales. Now, so I want to have the product sales according to category as well as segment. Now, in order to visualize this data, what are all the attributes that I need? Can someone tell me? What are all the attributes that I need? If suppose this is the use case, if suppose I want to visualize the result, now what are all the attributes that I need? Can someone tell me? Can someone tell me what are all the attributes that we need to build a visualization? So I told these are the attributes that are available in the Excel sheet. If you open this, order date, order ID, order date, sales and profit. Order date, sales and profit. So if I have these three attributes, I can create a visualization for the question that I have built. And then the second question is product category, the segment wise sales. Now, can you please tell me what are all the attributes that I need to create this visualization? The second one. For the second one, I need sales. What is the category as well as segment? All right. So with the help of these statements, you have to build the visualizations. Hope you understood, right? So whenever you work with Tableau, after you get the data source, please write some sort of questions. Write some sort of questions. Based on those questions, please do create the visualizations. All right. Now let's understand. All right. Now please open your Tableau. Click on Microsoft Excel. Click on Microsoft Excel. Go to the documents. Go to My Tableau repository. Here, click on Data Sources. Open 2020, click on it, and now select the sample superstore. Open it. So as soon as you open it, your data source pane will be open. Have you connected the data, guys? Have you connected the data? Yes? I need answers from everyone. All right. Now, Now, if you see this Excel sheet, there are three sheets. One is orders, returns, and people. So I would like to concentrate on orders itself. All right. So that's the reason I will be dragging this order sheet and analyzing the data. Again, here you will have three panes. One is the data source pane, other one is the canvas, and this is the data grid. Here you will have the information regarding your sheets that your data set will have, and this is the place where you will find the information about the connected data sources, I mean the tables that you're visualizing. And this is the data grid where you will see the data that is available in your sheet. So please drag these orders and put it in the table here. As soon as you drag the table, you can see the data has been connected. So whatever the rows and columns that are available in the sheet, those are connected. All right. Now, after connecting this, you must understand what are the different kinds of data types that your Tableau has. All right. So you know what a data type is, right? So what are the different kinds of data types that we know? It could be integers, float, string, character, right? But in Tableau, you will have six kinds of data types. One is integer, one is string, other is date, date and time, geography, and Boolean. So these are all the six kinds of data types. Integers are nothing but the whole numbers or decimal numbers. Decimal numbers will also come under integer in Tableau. Strings in nothing but it has characters like name of the person, or female or male gender, or anything which as textual data comes under string. Date, date format, whichever the data is in the date format, that is considered as date data type. And if suppose there is a column which has date as well as time, then that is considered as date and time data type. Here in the geography, you'll have all the location kind of things like city, state, region, postal code. So whichever is like talking about any sort of geography, those attributes comes under geography. And Boolean will have true or false values, and this true or false values uh, will be calculated with the help of calculated fields. Now, if you look into the data set, you have row number. Row number is the integer. Now, how do you define this as an integer? With the help of a shape or an icon. If you see here, you have something called hash. So integers are denoted with hash. Remember, integers are denoted with hash. And here it is a string. All right. So strings are denoted with ABC. And if you see ordered date, the icon is calendar icon. If you see here, so your date is denoted with a calendar icon. Date and time is denoted with a calendar with time icon. Your geography will be denoted with globe icon, and your Boolean will be denoted with T by F icon. All right. So these are all the different kinds of data types that you have. So the data types will be denoted, or you can understand the different kinds of data type by the symbols which are provided here. So this is what all about your data pane. So here you will have the data that will be you will be like wanting to analyze, and this is the data grid pane. Whichever the sheet that you load in over here, you will have that data showcased over here. Now here you have connection as live and extract. For suppose if you want to grab the data from a live source, then you have to connect it as live. Extract is nothing but you have a big data source and you want to take a snapshot of it and you want to analyze it. Now, from that big data, you'll just take a snapshot, a small data from it, and then you analyze it. All right. So, in the live data, what happens is if suppose there is any change in the data, automatically it gets changed in the visual analysis that you do. But if suppose it is in the extract, this whenever the data is happening, whenever the data manipulation is happening in the main source, those data manipulation will not be happened on the visualizations that you do. So again, there will be some other criteria to change the activity on the visualizations as well. So this is what all about your data source pane. Now, hope you understood the data source pane, right? Everyone? Have you connected the data and dragged your data onto the table? Have you connected the data and drag the order sheet onto the table? Yes? Yes. Good. Fine. Now let's start visualizing. So here, if you see, there are three icons. One is a graphical icon, one is a window icon, and one is a story icon. So this is nothing but called as sheet. So this graphical icon is nothing but called as sheet, and that sheet is nothing but this. So whenever you click on this, the sheet will be open. So you can rename your sheet, rename it, name it as data visualization. All right. So whatever the sheet name that you have, that will be showcased in the title. Okay. So this is the place where you create your visualization. So for each and every visualization, you will create a separate sheet. For example, here I have taken two questions, right? Those two questions will be analyzed in two different sheets. Once the sheets are completed, then you put those sheets on a dashboard. So dashboard is nothing but where you will see all the visualizations together, and these dashboards are useful whenever you are trying to explain about your visualizations to the clients. So whenever you want to have some sort of presentations or so, then these dashboards are very much important. All right. So then you have story is nothing but a kind of a status, like it is for example, if you see WhatsApp status, you'll have different kinds of status. If you put three status, you'll have three status which are going in a time span, right? So in the story also, you can create such kind of status kind of things, and you can visualize your data. So you can just move them with the help of a story. You can create a story with the help of all your visualizations. All right. So now let's create our first visualization. Before creating our first visualization, let's understand what are all these things are. Whenever you load your data columns names will be located over here. These data columns will have two different things. One is dimensions, and one is measures. Dimensions are nothing but all string kind of data. String data can be considered as dimensions, and measures can be the integer data. So in our data set, you have category, it's a string. So that's the reason it is considered as a dimension. City, it's a dimension. Country or region, it's a dimension. Customer ID, it's a dimension. But coming to the other things, discount, profit, quantity, sales, all these things are numerical values. This is the page shelf. In the page shelf, if you want to visualize your data in the form of a video, then you will be creating those page shelf. If suppose this is the filter shelf, if you want to filter out your data, for example, if you take Amazon also, if you want to filter the content based on your choice, then you use filters, right? So in the same way, if you want to filter the sales based on the category or so, those category filterings can be applied over here. And these are the marks card. These marks card will give beautifications to your visualizations. So with the help of these marks cards, you can beautify your sheets, and this marks card, you'll have color, size, text, detail, and tooltip. We'll understand what are all these once we create the visualization. Now here you have columns and rows. So if you want to visualize anything, then you have to drag this data into columns or rows in order to showcase your visualizations in the worksheet. And here you have show me pane. In this show me pane, you will have n number of graphs with which you can create your visualizations. So this is what all about your worksheet space. Now let's first create our first visualization, and I want to see the visualization of sales based on yearly sales. I would like to create a visualization for yearly sales. All right, click on OK. So this is the title that I would like to give. If you want to color the title, just open it. You can bold it. You can give any color. Select it, give any color, and click on OK. And if you want to Times New Roman. Okay. So I want to see the visualization for sales per year. All right. Now, what I do is from the data pane, this is nothing but called as data pane. From this data pane, I just grab this order date and put it in the column shelf. Drag this order date and put it in the shelf. So here I have data for 2017, 2018, 2019 and 2020. Past 4 years data has been given in the yearly sales. All right. Now, year-wise data. Now here you have something called ABC, ABC, ABC. That means you're not visualizing the data, what sort of data that you would like to visualize according to the date. Now, what I do is just grab the sales and put it in the rows. Now, as soon as you put your data in the rows, you can see a line chart has been created. All right. So, your Tableau automatically decides what sort of data or what sort of graph is to be represented based on the data that you have grabbed. So if you see on the show me pane, with the help of year and sum of sales, you can create line charts, you can create area charts, you can create pie charts, you can create tree maps, or you can create heat maps. But for showcasing any sort of trends, if suppose you want to showcase any sort of trends, the line chart is suitable. Now, if you see in 2017, the sales is 4 lakhs 84 48 lakhs, I mean 4 lakhs 84,247 dollars. In the year 2018, it is something. In the year 2020. Now, from this visualization, what can we grab? What is the analysis that we can grab? What is the analysis that we can grab from this analysis? What is the analysis that you can grab, guys? Out of all the years, 2020 has more number of sales. 2020 has more number of sales. And if you want to see the sales on the line, then drag the sales and put it in the label. Drag the sales and put it in the label. So whenever you put that in the label, then your sales data will be showcased on the line. Now, whenever you click on it, there is something that is showcased here, right? Year of order is 2017, sales 484247. That is nothing but called as tooltip. That is nothing but called as tooltip. So whenever you select something, a tooltip will be generated, and the data that you want to showcase in the tooltip will be shown in this bar. Now, if suppose I want to see the profits in the tooltip, now what I do is drag profit and put it in the tooltip. All right. Now, if you open it, you can see profit as well as sales. Yes, have you created your first visualization, guys? Have you created your first visualization? Yes. So increase in sales is also another insight that you can grab. Have you seen the first visualization, guys? Yes. So you can drag your data onto rows and shelves so that you can get the automatic chat, or you can select it from here. So if you select area chat, this is what area chat is. Area chat is nothing but a kind of line chat, but it will cover the axis as well as the line chart that is created. You can also change this area from this pane or from this marks card. So here you just say automatically the line chart is created. All right. So let me put the sales again and drag it on the label. All right. Now this is the basic view. And if you want to just close this show me button. So if you want to you can create a fit width or fit view or entire view to showcase your visualization. All right. Now this line chart looks pretty good, and it seems that we have increasing sales over the time. We can grab a good information from this, but it does not really tell you much about what products has the strongest sales, and if there are some products that might be performing better than others. Since you just got started, you should decide to explore further and see what else you can do with this data. So now what I want to do is I want to showcase the sales. I want to showcase the sales based on the category. So now I'm just showcasing the sales in an year wise, right? Right now I want to showcase with the help of category. All right. So now what you do is drag category and put it in the columns shelf. Put it in the columns shelf. Remember, whenever you assign the data in columns, those get assigned in the columns. Column is nothing but the y axis. Rows is nothing but the column is nothing but the x axis. Rows is nothing but the y axis. So if suppose you put this category in the rows, this is how your data looks like. Okay. If suppose I put the category in the columns, a bar chart is being created. So automatically your Tableau is being generating the graphs. Now, if you want to put this in a form of ascending order or descending order, just click on this link. Now you can see the sales of each category. So if you see this, the sales of technology is higher in the year 2017. In the same way, you can see the sales of furniture is higher in 2018. All right. In the same way, in 2019, the technology sales are higher. So these kind of information is being grabbed when you create another bar graph kind of thing. All right. Now here also your visualization is having very great, and so the insights that we have grabbed is like technology is having more sales than the other sales when compared with other categories. This is the analysis that I grabbed. Now, instead of category, I would like to see the subcategory sales as well. All right. For example, for the furniture category, you want to see what are all the sales for each and every subcategory it has. So now what I do is I'll just grab the subcategory and put it over here. Now you can see another visualization has been created. So it creates another header at the bottom. You can see. So this is the technology. All right. So this is the technology. In the technology, you have copy accessories, you have copiers, you have machines, and you have phones. Again, this is furniture. In the furniture, you have bookcases, chairs, furnishings, tables, etc. And again, in the office supplies, you have art, binders, envelopes, fasteners, labels, etc. So these are all the different subcategories based on the year. Okay, so this is for 2017, this is for 2018, this is for 2019, and this is for 2020. And if you want to visualize this in an ascending order and or anything, just click on this tab. Now you can see in which category, what is the subcategory which has highest sale, and what is the subcategory which has lowest sale in the 2017. In the same way, which subcategory is giving so much of sales, I mean giving highest sales. So all those things can be visualized in this graph. So hope you have understood how to create your visualizations with different categories, different dimensions, and the measures, guys. Yes. Yes, have you done this? Did you complete the visualization? Should I show you again? Guys, have you created the visualizations? Yes, that's good. So this is how you will be creating a visualization. Now, can you please tell me what is the problem statement that I have created? So here in this visualization, sales of category and subcategory. Year-wise sales of category and subcategory. What is the year-wise sales of category and subcategory, and find the highest sales. So this can be the question for the visualization that I have created. All right. Now, let's get into more details. All right. Now, first suppose I want to create a filter. So here, what I do is I'll just drag subcategory, or what you do is just select this drop down and click on show filter. Select this drop down and click on show filter. Now I would like to filter the things. Now I would like to see accessories itself. So whenever I click on accessories, the sales of accessories will only be showcased. So the sales of accessories, and the subcategory is under technology. So under technology, the sales of accessories for 2017 is 25,014. The other is 40,524. In 2019, it is 41,896. In 2020, it is 59,946. So from this, the sales of accessories is more in 2020 and also is in increasing manner. Right? Now, if I want to see the sales for bookcases, now you can see the sales of bookcases are higher in 2018, lower in 2017. Now let's see for other things, which is phones. Phones, the subcategory is again technology. The highest sales are in 2020 and the lowest sales are in 2018. Now, I would like to filter out with year-wise as well. All right. Now, what I do is I'll just drag order date or click on this and click on show filter. Now, if I click on all these things, all the details will be showcased. Now, I want to see only 2017 data. Now, you can see only 2017 data of all the categories is being showcased. So in 2017, the sales of phones is 7739, the sales of machines is 6003, and so on. So this is the analysis that you can grab with the help of filters. And you can also add category filter. Show filter. Now, I just want to show the furniture category. So in 2007, instead of all accessories, I just want to see accessories. So one second. Yeah. So here you can see in furniture, basically you should, whenever I select furniture, whichever the subcategories that will be there in the furniture should only be displayed in the filter itself. But here I am seeing all the values. I'm seeing all the values. So what you can do is you just click on this drop down and select only relevant values. Only relevant values. Now, whenever you click on furniture, the sales of subcategory under furniture in the year 2017 is being grabbed. So in 2017, the subcategory for furniture, chairs are higher than other subcategories. So this is how you will be using filters. Did you add these filters and have seen the modifications what I did, guys? Guys, if you got stuck somewhere, please let me know. All right, guys, have you added the filters? Have you added the filters, guys? Have you added the filters? Yes. Now, just put all. This is how your visualization looks like. Now, let's add some colors to your view. Let's add some colors to your view. So adding these filters have definitely helped you to sort out all through the data. But I want to showcase all these graphs with the help of some sort of colors. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to show all these sales, all the profit of all these data in a form of a color. So here I have grabbed sales, here I have grabbed category, subcategory as well as year. Now my goal is to showcase the profit in the form of a color. So what I do is just grab this profit, drag it onto the color. As soon as you drag it onto the color, a different chart has been created. Now let's understand what is this chart. So after you put this profit in the color, you can see the profit is ranging between, the sum of profit is ranging between minus $8141 to 25,032. So whatever the data that is having yellow color, that means it is having lowest profit. Not yellow, it is orange. Which is having darker color, that means it is having highest profit. Now, from this, what are the attributes that are having lowest profits? Those are tables, tables, tables. This is machines, this is tables. So if you look at this, in every year, there is no profit for table subcategory. In 2017, you don't have profit for tables. In 2018 also, you don't have profit. In 2020 also, you don't have profit. So what sort of decision a person can take? So he can stop selling this tables, or he can stop buying the raw material for the table, right? And what is the category that is having highest profit? If you see, in technology it is machines, in furniture it is chairs, in office supplies there is no highest profit, but in again technology it is copiers. So like this you can analyze the results. All right, so hope you understood what is tooltip, label, color, right? Now let's see what is the sizes. Now if I extend this, the size of the bar graph has been getting increased. Now if you just decrease it, the size of the bar graph will be decreased. So here you cannot see all the data. The reason is the data is not the data is overlapping, so that's the reason most of the information is like lost. All right, so this is how you build the visualization. Now let's take another sheet. let's take another sheet let's take another sheet. Have you done with this visualization, guys? Have you done with this visual? Now let's see, like now you can also apply some filters. So just click on it and you can see the filtered data. Now I want to see the technology itself. Just click on technology. You can see the sales profit of technology in the year 2000 in all the I want to see that for 2017. Just click on 2017. So you can sort the data out. So this is how you will be making use of filters. All right. Now let's take another view and let's see the region wise sales. Let's see the region wise sales. Have you done with the first visualization, guys? Have you done with the first visualization? Yes. Now let's see the visualizations based on the maps. Visualization based on the maps. Now, what are the geographical data that I have? I have country. Country is just one. Country is just one. So if you see in the Excel sheet, you have only United States. So I don't want to use this just the United States. All right. So I want to take the city. All right. Just grab the city over here. Just grab the city over here. Now you can see some graphical representation has been created. Now in the columns and rows, latitude and longitude are being generated, right? Now I want to see sales and profit based on the area. What I do is I'll just grab sales and put it in the color. One second. My system got stuck. Please wait, guys. Okay, so here you can see there are 353 unknown states. 353 unknown states. The reason is before I have used India map, so that's the reason I'm unable to have the location. Now I'll just change that to United States. Editing the locations. United States itself. There. Let me just remove these. My data is not, my geographical location has not been. Let me put region then. Let me put the region, tag the region onto the country or region. Yeah, let me put this United States as a country. And so I just put sales in the country, so which is United States, and this is United. Okay, only United States has been. I don't know. There is a problem with geographical region with my system. Let me wait. Let just. It is having United States. Have you seen the graph that you got, guys? Just drag the graph onto the system and put sales over here. Drag. Let me put it as state then. Fine. Let me just remove city and put it as state. Yeah. So now I got state. I'm unable to have city as the data. So there is some issue with it. So let me put my state. And now I would like to view the sum, view the sales. Now, whenever I put it on sales, you can see the sales of Washington is 1,38,641. The sales of Oregon is 17,431. In the same way, I would like to add profit to the country, profit to the state. So let me just take profit and put it on the color. Or if you put one attribute on the color, only that one attribute can be put on the color. Now let me just grab sales and put it on the label. So you can see the sales of each and every country is being located. So this is the region wise analysis. All right. Now, if you want to edit any filters or so, what you can do is you can directly get this category, show filters. Now just click on furniture. Now the sales of furniture will only be showcased. Now, if you click on office supplies, the sales of office supplies will only be shown. So if you see the sales of office supply is 598 and the profit is 149. And if you want to show the technology, you can use filters for the graph itself. So this is how you will be creating visualizations with the help of Tableau. All right. Have you created this, guys? Have you created the geographical view? Have you created the geographical view? Yes. Guys, have you created the geographical view? Yeah. Now let's create the dashboard so that you can visualize the whole thing on a dashboard. So here, please click on this plus button. Please click on this plus button. Name it as country-wise sales and category-wise sales. So now whatever the sheets that you have drawn, just drag it onto the window. Now if you see, this is occupying the whole region. Yes. So I would like to change the layout. So I just want to increase the layout. Width is 1100. Height is 900. All right. And I don't want to make this as the whole whole dashboard. So I go to layout, click on the floating, and just I'll just increase the size and drag this towards this side. Now here also, I want to make this as layout floating, and I want to place it beside this. And this also I want to make it as floating, put it under this, as well as this floating, put it over here. Now this profit also floating, and just put above this. Drag this towards right. For great for nice visualization, you have to use floating, guys. Please drag this category as well, and the subcategory. Now you can also drag the other sheet and put it over here. So just click on dashboard, geographical sales. Let me just rename as geographical sales. Go to dashboard, drag that geographical sales as well. Now here also again it's covering the whole system. So click on layout, click on floating, and arrange it in a proper way. So this is how you will be creating the dashboards. Now, what I want is I would like to, whenever I click on this, whenever I click on state, the sales of the state Montana should be showcased over here. The sales of Montana should be showcased over here. For that, what I do is I'll just create actions. I just create actions. So on the dashboard, you have something called actions. Click on actions, add action, click on filter, So whenever I click on, so the source one is geographical. Whenever I click on geographical sales, that will be showcased on, that will be altered on the other two sheets. This is the source sheet, this is the destination sheet. So instead of menu, just click on select, click on keep the filtered values, click on OK. Now click on OK. So whenever I click on North Korea, the sales of North Korea will be showcased. Whenever I click on this country, only the sales of that particular country will be showed. Now, if suppose I click on this state, those sales will be showcased. Now, if suppose I click on this state, those will only be showcased. You can also use filters by selecting the filters over here. Now, I have some other thing called web page. I want to show some sort of web pages as well. So I want to show the web page of California. I just California or United States. So all the states are from United States, right? United States. United States Wikipedia. Now I'll just copy this and put it in the URL. Now just click on OK. So your web page has been showcased. So let me put that as floating. Let me put that as floating. Now drag this and put it over here. All right. So you can also add images, text, blank pages, text pages, etc. in the dashboard. Now, if you just click on this view, so this is how your dashboard looks like. Now, I just select this country. You can see the sales of that country with respect to the filters. Now, I want to show only furniture. Okay. Now, in Michigan, the sales of furniture category, the sales of furniture category of subcategories, chairs, furnishing, tables, bookcases are something which is shown over this. So this is how you will be creating the dashboards. So this is just the basic visualizations and creating the dashboards. Hope everyone has understood. Actually, I'm like Ritu or Gitu. What is the time of the class? I mean, when should I end the class? Oh, you have time till 1 o'clock. Fine. No, I didn't yet finish. I want to show some other visualizations also. Yeah. All right. So now what I would like to do is, so have you done till here, guys, everyone? Have you completed the dashboard? Have you completed the dashboard? Yes. Any doubts still here? If someone got stuck somewhere, just let me know. I'll just help you out. Guys, I'm not getting any responses from your side. Can you please respond to me? Do you have doubts still here? Have you completed the dashboard? Yes? All right. Now, whenever I click on the state, the URL in the Wikipedia page that I am showing should get changed. If suppose it is Michigan, the Michigan Wikipedia page should be open. If suppose I click on Illinois page should be open. All right. So how to do it? Again, you have to add actions. So please click on dashboard, click on actions, add action, select it as go to URL. So here, copy and paste the URL that you have copied. Paste the URL that you've copied before. Remove this United States and put it as state. Put it as state. Now click on OK. Click on OK. Now, whenever you click on this, okay, one second. Dashboard, actions, hyperlink. So this is geographical access. So whenever I click on geographical sales, this URL should get created. So let me just click on text link. So whenever I click on text link, Alabama is being redirected. Now if I just select another state. All right, so I have selected Alabama itself. That's okay. Fine. Now click on OK. Click on OK. Now click on this. This should get. Whenever you click on this state, that particular URL will be open. One second, guys. If you select this, okay. So here it is asking to select the hyperlink, then it is going to hyperlink. The reason is I have selected it as the menu. So please click on actions, open this hyperlink and put it on select, not menu. So whenever you click on menu, whenever you select menu, that will be showcased on menu. Whenever you select it, then that will get redirected to the page itself. So now OK, click on OK. Now put this, then you can see the web page is being changed. Now just put this somewhere else. The web page of that Colorado is being showcased. All right. Now click on the state. South Dakota state. So this is how you will be working with actions in the Tableau. All right. Now we have some other things called parameters, sets, filter, parameters and sets. Now let's work with parameters and sets. All right. Now click on a sheet and write it as parameters. All right. Parameters are nothing but the values that will be thrown or induced by the user onto the dashboard. All right. So first, let me create a bar graph for a subcategory as well as sales. All right. Now just click on this ascending order. Now all the data are being shown. Now from the user, I would like to see top 5 sales or top highest sales of subcategory or lowest sales of subcategory, right? For that, what I do is I'll just select the filter and create a parameter. Okay. First, let's see how do I create a filter for showcasing the top 5 sales. Drag this subcategory, put it in the filters. Now click on top, select top 10. Select top 10. Now click on OK. So you can see top 10 sales are being shown. So if you see, only top 10 sales have been shown. Now, if suppose I want to see top 5 sales, I'll click on this, click on edit filter. Again, I put the value as 5. Click on OK. Now, only 5 values have been created. Now, every time I cannot edit the filter, right? So that's the reason what I do is I'll just create the parameter. So what is this parameter? Let's see. Now, edit the filter by field and select it as create a parameter. Click on create a parameter. Let me put the current value as 10. Now, minimum value is 10 and minimum value is 1 and maximum value is 10. Click on OK. Click on apply. OK. Now a parameter is being shown. Now just click on this show parameter. Now you can edit the flow. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. So based on these parameters, you can see the top sales. All right. Now if you want to edit this format, just click on that drop down, select it as type in. Now here you can type in the values 1, click on enter, or 2, click on enter, or 10, click on enter. So this is what parameters is. So whenever you want to view the sales based on your feasibility, you will create parameters. Hope you understood what parameters is, right? Have you understood what parameters is? Guys, have you understood what parameters is? Or shall I explain you again? Yes? Fine. Now, I have another concept called calculated values. Calculated values. So let me create another sheet. Here, I'll make it as calculated values. Now, here if you see, I have profit as well as sales. Okay. So let me just put subcategory into the column, into the rows, and sales into the text, as well as profit into the text. I cannot. Sales, subcategory, sum of sales, profit. All right. Now you can see my sales and profit are being showcased in the bar graph. Now I want to showcase this in a pivot table or the cross tab or the tabular column. So what I do is right click on this and click as duplicate as cross tab. Duplicate as cross tab. Now when you open this, the cross tab is being created. So if you see, these are the subcategory sales, this is the profit, and this is the sales. Now I want to find what is the cost of phones, chairs, storage, tables, binders, etc. All right. Now how can I do it? I don't have any column like that, right? Now what I do is I create a column or a calculated field, right? So what is the formula of cost? Sales minus profit. could be cost, right? So just select this, click on create calculated field, and here what you do is sum of sales sum of sales minus sum of profit. Sum of profit. Now, whenever the formula is correct, then it shows something called the calculation is valid. Now, just remove this and put it as cost. Click on OK. Now, you can drag cost and put it over here. So, a cost variable is created. Now, click on cost, or else in the measure names, in the filters, edit filter, select it as cost. Now click on OK. Now you can see cost, profit or sales. So you can create your own fields with the help of calculated fields. So you can create percentages, you can create minimum of the sales, you can create maximum of the sales. All right. So you can say this as a cross tab. Now you can also visualize all this data on the dashboard. If you go to dashboard, change this space as 1300 or 1500 or 1600 and 900. Now just put all of this over here. Now drag these two as well. Parameters and put it over here. Layout, floating. And in the same way, drag this calculated cross tab calculated field. Make the layout as floating. Put it in the next tab. So this is how you will be creating the dashboard. So hope everyone understood, right? So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Now just click on this dashboard. Your dashboard is in this way. All right, guys. So you can see the dashboard. So you can also add headings to your dashboard, or you can also add some sort of coloring to your dashboard. All right, guys. So with this, I would like to conclude the session. So you should also understand the concepts of Tableau and how to create the visualizations. So with this, I will conclude the session. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Do you have any doubts? Have you worked with Tableau before, guys? No. Fine. So, fine. So, Ritu, I'm done with my session. So, Renu, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for it.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your great insights. Truly, this was splendid hands-on workshop ever. Glad having you with us today.
Thank you.
We request the participants to turn on their video for group selfie. Ma'am, if possible, can you turn on your video? We need a group selfie.
One second. One second. I'll just. Please give me one moment, Renu. So, can I turn my camera off?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Once a great man whispered, feeling thankfulness and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Today, I take the opportunity to pull my gratitude into words on behalf of IEEE SVCE Student Branch and IEEE SVCE Computer Society Chapter. I would like to express our profound gratitude to our speaker for taking out her precious time and consenting to be the speaker of today's session. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Smart Internz for their meticulous support in organizing and making this event possible. Finally, I would like to mention our deep sense of appreciation for all our wonderful participants for their active participation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being wonderful, audience. Signing off. You're, wel- you're welcome, Ma.